So I'm shooting this running dogs video. Merlin and Ten and I are going to U of T today because they have a Canine Cognition Lab, and I filled out a little thing online, and they got back to me, and now Ten and Merlin are going to go in and do like a couple tests, I guess, and it's going to contribute to some data on some larger questions they're asking. We're going to find out more when we get there.
That would have been so cool if you just went in.
You know about Robart's library, but like,
No.
I don't know.
No, can
It
you
looks like a
tell us
turkey,
the
like
story?
I don't know what the story is. It looks like a turkey. Some people like donated and funded, or like, you know, it's like named after Robart, I guess. And like, maybe he liked turkeys. I don't know. There's a story there, but it's a lot of money going into make a building that looks like a.
We should look it up.
Yeah, like there's no denying it. I think it's just like a known thing that it's a turkey.
What you doing there, Don?
Just previewing Ten's camera.
Tenno Vision.
Tenno Vision. Recording.
Hey, girls.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Yes, hi.
Michelle.
Yeah, he was in North Bay before that.
Squirrel alert. Squirrel alert. All squirrels cleared.
That is so cool.
Your documents, everything.
How's it going? Oh, you want a bum scratch, okay? It's like, I'll tell you where I want to take that.
I'm curious if you could tell me just really briefly where we are today, who you are, and what sort of things the Canine Cognition Lab is up to, if you don't mind.
Sure. My name is Julia. I am a first-year PhD student here in the Canine Cognition Lab at the University of Toronto. We're asking questions about the physical reasoning capabilities of dogs. So do they have sort of intuitive understandings of things like gravity and solidity, and how those laws about our world help you predict how things are going to happen and how you interact with an object, how you expect it to behave. We start with very easy conditions, and we progress to much more difficult configurations of the study. And is there some point along the way that this puzzle is no longer possible for them to decipher because we've restricted the amount of information we're giving them? And so at what point does that sort of like understanding break down, or are they no longer able to like know where the food is hiding? We don't understand as much about how dogs think and perceive the world as we often can trick ourselves into thinking we do, but there's shockingly little evidence, right, on how they problem solve and how they view situations. So by testing their understanding, we gradually, piece by piece, add to our picture of how the dog brain works, and that's going to help us improve their lifestyle and welfare, and also help us interact with them much more seamlessly. It all feeds into understanding man's best friend.
Thank you, ladies.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks so much. That was a real pleasure. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
And relax, and you're just.
Bye.
All right, I'm super excited about that experience. It was really interesting to see what they were studying, but I loved talking with them afterwards about the sort of like broader issues that they're looking at. You know, that they're really contributing information about like how dogs perceive the world, and that's super helpful because we so often kind of project our sort of a human perspective onto dogs, and sometimes it's in alignment, but sometimes it's totally different, and some of this research they're doing will illuminate a lot of things. I get really excited just nerding out talking about dog stuff. I often do that with friends and other trainers, people who are, I guess, really enthusiastic about the field. But it was great to sit down with somebody who's like studying this at a high level. I wanted to thank everyone at the Canine Cognition Lab. That was a really great experience. They were super thoughtful with the dogs, really helpful with sharing a lot of information, and really generous with their time, allowing us to shoot there and ask a bunch of questions too. So thank you, Canine Cognition Lab. I had a great time.
Where are we heading now?
I think we're headed home, but we're going to go through Pride, and they've got a ton of streets shut down and a bunch of food, and I'm starving, so that is where we're headed right now.
See life in them palm trees. ESO, break flex code. That monster kush, my deal is under my bed though. True Rastafarian. Hat off, let my dread show. Smoke a lot of tree from my meds though. Walking on the seat till my legs go. Yeah, tidal wave. I'm probably on the cloud several miles away.
All three of them. Right there. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been awesome visiting the Canine Cognition Lab, but like Pride was a totally unexpected addition to today's shoot, so pretty cool. If you like what you see, like, follow, comment, all that, and yeah, we've got lots more stuff coming. So follow, and you'll see more videos before too long. Cool.
Swag it is, find me anywhere where a pageant is. I win the shit, it's no accident. Just call hoes up, see what's happening. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.